Here's some things I learned on TikTok over the last few days in no particular order. Number one, hypochlorous acid can be used for more than just disinfecting your face. I saw a creator talk about how she buys it in bulk to spray across all of her areas, including furniture and high touch zones, because it kills norovirus and other viruses, of course, and it's very gentle for children and pets. So great buy. I will be stocking up ASAP. I just started following somebody named Alex who just quit his corporate job to go open a bed and breakfast. A guest cottage and interior shop in coastal Maine, which is my dream. And he shares the best interior design nuggets. He's just started, but he created videos on Wedgwood and on Delftware. And I learned that Wedgwood, Josiah Wedgwood, the creator, was an abolitionist and a huge outspoken supporter of the anti-slavery movement. I do have a few pieces from their Jasperware collection, but there are so many more lines that I've never even heard of. I will be looking for more when I go thrifting next. Next one comes from someone named Chelsea that I follow on here. I'm sure a lot of you do too. But she talked about how there's been this increasing interest in following people who are ultra wealthy. I'm not talking about the people who have nice homes and beautifully curated lives. I'm talking about people who are ultra wealthy. And I'm guilty of this too. I was following some people whose lives looked very interesting, not necessarily aspirational because that's not my taste, but it was just cool to get some insight into their lives. But Chelsea compared it to being obsessed with the monarchy, where it's completely unattainable for the majority of people, but we're still obsessed with it in a way that just increases consumerism without creativity. Last one for today is one that I'm still struggling with, but it's the awareness that most of the beautiful people on here that you see on a regular basis don't actually look like that. This realization came from a video that I saw earlier today where someone that I follow on here who is ethereal, like she just is so beautiful and posts the most aesthetically pleasing videos, and she's just very, very pretty. She was one of those street interviewers, saw her, and I don't know if it was a pre-arranged meeting or if she genuinely just bumped into her, but she looked really different on his screen, so the back camera without a filter. And she still looked beautiful. She just looked more real. You could see the imperfections in her skin, and it made me recognize my negative assumptions about my own appearance. I think we are our worst critics, obviously, and I think a lot of us, maybe a lot of you are already aware of the fact that we're not meant to see ourselves as often as we do, especially if you create content on here where you're looking at your face on a daily basis. That's not how we're meant to perceive ourselves, and I think that when you do that, it takes away from the appreciation of your own uniqueness. So that was a reminder I needed.